This is a visual treatment for my feature film, Big Girl Face.
What if we break in and tie him up?
Yeah.
Big Girl Face is a crime comedy about a desperate young woman who kidnaps a self-centered neurosurgeon to save her mother's life. Pretty exciting stuff, right?
Well, it's unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Unless you somehow mashed up the plot of John Q with the girls in Booksmart trying to pull off a half-baked kidnapping scheme like in Saving Silverman.
We're gonna kidnap Judith and set Darren up with Sandy!
Yeah!
Makes sense, yeah?
What?
Let me put it this way.
Imagine for one moment that the person you love the most was struck with a terminal illness, and the doctor taking care of them refused to treat them because it's too risky. Or even worse, the type of health insurance they have just doesn't cover it. What would you do? It's a tough question, one that our film's main character Phoebe asks herself when she learns that her mother has a tumor on her brain. But Phoebe and her two lifelong best friends have a plan.
You know who gets rewarded? People who don't follow the rules.
Step 1. Track down the arrogant doctor who denied the surgery using questionable privacy-intruding software and ask them to reconsider. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe try blackmailing him instead?
What is that?
I just took a few pictures.
You know what? That's crossing the line!
Not panning out. Okay, they're in too deep. Just hold the surgeon hostage until he agrees to do the operation.
Play the thing, Milo.
Play it! What are you waiting for?
Yes, that's a little extreme, but those are my favorite types of movies. Stories where everyday people get in way over their heads and are forced into absurd situations where the stakes couldn't be higher. It also doesn't hurt to add a little comedy in there, since everyday people plus insanely high stakes equals maximum comedy. And that's what this film is. A crime comedy. The perfect blend of genres that goes together like hotcakes and handguns. Suffice it to say, Phoebe and her mother are up against some real-world issues, like the broken healthcare system,
They've cut our funding.
terminal illness, and codependent family dynamics.
You are so infuriating.
Please stop yelling.
I'm not yelling. Oh, it's perfect.
So we plan to play things grounded, authentic, and somewhat gritty to keep the audience rooting for Phoebe and her friends no matter how deep they get.
Is this a joke? No, you've been kidnapped.
So if you're ready to get wrapped up in this incredible cinematic adventure, then join us and find out what happens when Phoebe puts on her big girl face.